Hey, good morning, fellas. It's Sunday morning, I think it's a little after 5:30. I do most of my thinking out here on my morning walks. And this video is going to be about evil people and dealing with evil people. And I'm going to give you some examples. And why this came up is I got a phone call from one of the guys I would help hold pads for, who wants to become a boxer. And he was pretty blunt about his question. He said, how do you deal with evil people? And what he was referencing is what happened to Charlie Kirk in Utah, at Utah Valley College or University or what it is. He got shot in the throat and killed in front of his family and children, which is unbelievable. Did you also know that somebody ran up to the body and stole the hat that he had on his head earlier in the day? Do you know that there's pictures of young people in the audience celebrating the fact that he's dead, that he got shot and killed? They were literally celebrating it. And how about all of these people coming out of the woodwork? For the most part, I'd say over 70% of them are actually educators, educating our children, the next generation, celebrating the death of Charlie Kirk. How do you expect us to sit down and talk, come to an agreement about anything, if that's your mentality? And to be honest, Charlie Kirk was pretty tame in his debate. I mean, he's no Nick Fuentes. But the only thing I could come up with, and I told him I'd have to call him back, that I've been chewing on this, is that we can't tolerate evil people. There's a lot of people that should be in jail, especially like that black on white crime where that guy just stabbed that Ukrainian girl for no reason, killing her. And then he bragged about it. And then you had the mainstream news on the liberal side. They could care less. The girl didn't do anything to anybody. Charlie Kirk didn't do anything to anybody except say, hey, let's debate, let's talk about it. Let's discuss the things that separate us and see if we can find some common ground. We don't have mental institutions anymore. And one of the most expensive types of care you can get in the VA is mental health counseling. Now, all they'll do to you for like PTSD, which I suffer from PTSD, is they want to give you drugs to where they just drug you, put you in an altered state of mind. I remember, like, they give you trazodone to sleep and the little blue pill to mood swings, and this enhancer, and this is a suppressor, and this is an SSRI. And I would lose track of days. I'd lose track of... I'd wake up and I had pissed on myself because I couldn't get myself up to go to the bathroom. So I quit all of those. And I quit asking for help. But I still have times where I flip out and act like a psychopath. It's kind of why I stay away from most people most of the time. So you can't... Can you imagine if a group of those people, those evil people, let's use Antifa for an example, if they got to be in charge? Do you know they'd be rounding us up and there'd be firing squads? to get rid of us because of our belief systems. They would take your children away, make them property of the state. I mean, I can't even imagine what our country would look like if that happened. And I hope this doesn't cause a tipping point. Shout out to Malcolm Gladwell. Even though he's a lunatic, he wrote a damn good book called The Tipping Point. It's a Canadian too, so he's 0-2 in my book. Well, he's got 1 and 2. 1 for the good, the book, and 2 for the bad. But I mean, the fact that you had all of these people celebrating that an unarmed man got assassinated in front of thousands of people, and people in the crowd cheered. But not only that, people, I think they made t-shirts with a picture of his face and a hole in his neck. What kind of fucking ghoul do you have to be to think that's okay? And that's the mindset, unfortunately, I think we're up against. I'm still on the fence about what I'm going to tell Jesus a little bit later today, but I'm definitely going to call him back and talk to him. You know, I'll probably take him out to lunch or something like that. But I mean, we can't make peace with those kind of people. Those people have to be locked up, separated from the rest of us. And listen, I have no problem with anybody disagreeing with me or my opinions. That doesn't bother me at all. But when you think it's okay to go to such elaborate events to assassinate the guy in a public forum too, jeez. Tell me they're not trying to send us a message. They're trying to tell us to shut up. They're trying to tell us to be quiet or else. And that just doesn't work for me. I don't know about you guys, but I don't know. They made t-shirts. You had all these people online just celebrating that he got slaughtered, murdered. Hell, in the Old West, the gunfighters would get out there and I don't like you, you don't like me. Let's go out here and have a fair fight. That's crazy. Literally 31-year-old man with a wife and 2 children assassinated for what? For debating? I don't know. It's crazy. So I'll try to figure it out. I'll show you when I get to the turnaround point. I'm just a few steps away from the turnaround point, and then I'll let you guys go. But you want to suggest anything else? Anything I could tell to Jesus? I'd appreciate it. I don't know, but it just seems like there's more and more evil people out there. There's a mosquito on my leg. All right, we're here. Let me show you. This is Bear Ridge. That is the, what do you say, crossing sign. That is my little mental touch it, turn around. Love you guys. I'm not trying to take anything from you. I'm not trying to change anybody's opinion. I'm just trying to help out. And there are so many younger people that are just listless. They don't have plans. They don't realize that time isn't infinite for them. I mean, you would not believe some of the emails I get just about money. And people not understanding how money works. It's crazy. And you know, why don't they teach that shit in school? Finance 101. Why don't they teach people about drip stocks and bonds and how they work and how interest rates work and why a FICO score is important? But you know what they'll talk to you about? DEI. They'll talk to you about the evil guys like me that colonized the planet, the patriarchy. But they don't want to give you anything practical to learn. It's crazy. So, anyways, that's enough for me. I'm going to bear down and see if I can speed walk my way back. Love you guys. Stay safe and healthy. Take care of each other if you can. And if you can't, please take care of yourselves. We need you more than you need me. Like a fart in a G-string from Muggy. It rained all night last night. Not used to the humidity. Muggy, West Texas, El Paso. Like a fart in a G-string. I'm out of here. Bye-bye.